Hello guys, welcome to the next episode of Warbox Gaming. Today me and Andy, we are playing 9-page battle. It's 4500 points of Saurian Ancients and
versus Dwarven Holds.
Yes, our scenario is frontline clash, and our secondary objective is secure the target. What can you tell about your army, Andy?
It's a pretty mellow list. I've got a couple of big blocks, couple of things that can hit really hard.
Of course, you have your two Vengeance Seekers, right?
Yeah. Our other Saurian Ancients.
In my Saurian Ancients there is a big block of Saurian warriors. They have full command group and they are with their general who's on foot. And I have few supporting monsters. So I think it will be very interesting match with tons of battle. Okay, so we are after deployment and starting from the left of the table, here are my 5 Raptor Riders, only with musician. The next unit is 6 Caimans, also only with musician. There is Tyros Catus with Altar of the Snake God. 30 Saurian warriors with full command group, war standard, and there are 2 heroes. There is my general on foot. He have armor of destiny, charm of cursed iron, and flesh render. Here is my Stygiosaur. Actually it's Carnosaur, but in this game it's Stygiosaur with skink champion on it. There is my skink BSB. He's on a Taurosaur and have a Spear of Stampede and Lucky Shield. There are 15 skinks. They are without nothing. 1 spearback. 10 skink hunters after Vanguard. And there is also 1 unit of chameleons, and they are already scouted.
Okay, so here's my 4500 points of Dwarven Holds. Here we've got 2 units of ambushing miners. They've got pistols, which gives them shooting, armor piercing 1, and counts as pair weapons in close combat. Here we've got a Grudge Buster, no additional upgrades. 19 clan warriors with shields, full command. Here we've got Runic Anvil, Anvil of Power. It has Rune of Gleaming, Rune of Oaths, and Rune of Shattering. Here we've got 1 Vengeance Seeker, and my main killing unit, it's 23 Greybirds with my 2 heroes in it. My general on Shield Bearers, he has 3 runes of shielding, rune of destruction, rune of fury, and rune of might. Next we've got a BSB. He has a banner of speed, which gives the unit +1 movement. He also has a shield and 2 runes of fury and rune of smashing. Next to them we've got a catapult, it's rune crafted, and another 19 clan warriors, another vengeance seeker, and another killing unit. It's 9 of my seekers with dragon seeker in it. He has a grim resolve upgrade with rune of fury, rune of precision, and rune of quickening.
So here is full view of our table. We have terrific ruins in the center, and it's actually no-go zone. We have 2 forests, 2 hills, 1 tower which is building, 1 field, and a wall.
2 main objectives.
And our 2 objectives, of course, are here is 1 and here is 2nd. I wanna roll off and I'm starting, and it's my first turn movement. I'm going with this chameleons here. These guys will move here like this. Let's go to the spearback is going to move here. My skinks are going to move. Oh shit. Here. Taurosaur will go 7 or 8 inches forward. This big block of Saurus will wheel a bit, like here, and move 5 inches here. This guy is going to move like here, and this guy here, these guys there, and Raptor Riders something about 6 or 7 inches forward. I forgot about stupidity check on these guys, so I am going to do this right now, and they are fine, so their movement is here. Roll for the magic, and we have 6 and a 3, and my channel on a 5+, and I don't get it. And your roll, Andy? You have it or you don't have it?
I don't.
Okay, so it's 9 dices for me and 6 dices for you. I forgot to tell you about my wizards, and here is my skink priest. He has 3 spells from druidism. It's Spirit of the Wood, Stone Skin, and Master of Earth. And additionally he have a jade staff, giving him healing waters, and also he have a wand of stability. There is my skink champion on Stygiosaur. He have 2 spells, and it's Swarm of Insects, and also it's Awaken the Beast. And my Tyroscatus have he have the stars align from divination. I will cast Oaken Throne to the game on 2 dices, and I get it on a 4+, and I get it.
Okay,
would you like to dispel it?
It's in.
Okay, so I have Oaken Throne in game. Next thing, I will use 2 dices to get them +3 toughness to my Raptor Riders. Oh, sorry, it's a drop, and I'll take these dices. And 7, and I don't get it, I think. Yes, I
remember that I bumped the.
Okay, so
casting
I don't get it. I get it on 9+, and I have 8. So it's not there. I will use 3 of my dice to cast Swarm of Insects into your catapult. And I get it. It's 11. Would you like to dispel it?
Yeah, I will try on 3 dices.
Okay. And it's in.
It's in. Yep.
Okay, so it's 5d6 hits. So it's 8 plus 1, so 9, 12, 17 hits. Strength 1, so I'm wounding you on a 6s. And we have 1, 2 6s, right? Yes, 2 6s. Your armor safe?
I believe I've got 5+.
Okay.
5+.
So you suffer 1 wound, and you have -1 to ballistic skill from this spell. Okay, it's here. And I will use 2 dices to cast a +1 strength into my spearback. And I have a miscast. I don't have any dices left, so I can't.
I'll try to dispel it either way.
Okay.
I don't like it having +1
And you dispel it.
strength. Yes.
Okay, so I don't have a miscast at all. 20 shots from my chameleons into your
Seekers.
seekers. Okay. I'm hitting on 5s, and 6s are poisoned. And we have 4 6s. So 4 wounds with your ward save and 4 hits. Your toughness 4, right?
Yep.
So wounding on 5s. And we have 1 more wound, so it's 5 6 up ward saves. So we have
No.
5 dead seekers, another 20 shots. There are only 6s. And we have 1, 2, 3 wounds. And
Do you wanna distribute the hits?
And now all into your seekers.
Okay. So actually 2 saved and 1 more dead. So
Yes.
that means 6 of my seekers are dead.
And they don't have to make a panic test because they are unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Here's the time for Dwarven Holds turn 1. Grudgebuster will try to charge into those raptors.
Raptor Riders, right?
Raptor Riders. He needs 10 on a dice. It's an 18-inch charge. He has a swift strike, so let's see if I get it. Yep, it's in!
Okay. That's nothing good.
Next charge and the last one on my turn is this unit of Seekers with my Dragon Seeker will try to charge his spearback. Was it?
Yes, and I am going to do a stand and shoot because I can.
Okay, I need 11 on a dice here, so
Okay.
it's probably not going to work, but I'll try it anyway. Yep, they fail by 2
Okay,
inches.
and I will do my stand and shoot.
Stand and shoot.
Okay, so 2d6 hits, and it's 10 hits. Hitting on 5s, and we have 3 hits. And
Do you want to
okay,
distribute those hits?
two into your seekers, wounding you on nothing, and 1 into your.
His toughness 5.
Okay, so 5, and I don't get it. So nothing happened at all.
Dwarven Hold, movement phase, turn 1. Those guys will gonna march 9 inches into here. He's gonna also march right about here. They have +1 movement banner, so I'm gonna move them up, but I'm gonna move them right about here. They gonna actually he's going to move first and go into here. His head fell off. That's kind of funny. They're gonna wheel about inch, 2 inches and march 7 in here.
Okay.
Magic phase. We've got
4 and a 3. That's a pretty good roll.
my channel.
Yes.
It's a 5. I don't get it. And
My
Kasper's
channel.
5.
And I get it. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I have a wizard apprentice on Stygiasaur
So
and.
it's 5 twist. Yeah.
Yep.
First, I'm gonna cast Rune of Shattering into the unit of Saurus warriors.
Okay.
Yes. I'm 3 dicing it, so let's see what happens. It's in, but it's a very low cast.
Okay, I will use my 2 dices to dispel it. And I dispel
It's
it.
a dispel, yeah. Not a good,
Then-
great start for me.
That's a good thing that I dispelled it. I hate this rune. Yeah.
Okay. Rune of Gleaming. I'm gonna cast it on my main block with my 2 characters. I'm 2 dicing it, and it's not in.
Okay. So for now it's terrible magic phase.
Yep.
Your last
Could have
spell.
been better. Let's see if Rune of Oaths into my Grudgebuster will go in.
Okay.
Go off. So. It's
And
on.
I'm dispelling in on a 3 dices.
And you get it.
Yes.
Okay, so that concludes my brilliant magic phase. Let's see if the shooting will do some damage. Shooting, I've got only my trusty old catapult and I'm going to try to hit that Saurus block over there. I need 5 because of the Swarm of Insects spell.
Yeah, right.
So let's see if I'm lucky tonight. And I am!
Okay.
And I am! Woohoo!
Hopefully I have a Charm of the Cursed Iron, so I have a 5+ ward save for these guys.
I've got strength 4 on my normal hit and strength 9 on my first hit. He'll be marked as a red die. So let's see how many of them we can kill. The stronger one is in. We've
Okay.
got 3, 4 additional hits.
Starting first this stronger hit, I have a ward save 5+ for this. and one Saurus is dead. Here I have a 6+ armor saves, and 1 saved, and 5 upward save, and 2 are safe, so I lost 2 of my Saurus. Let's check this.
Combat out.
Combat out.
First things first, my initiative 10, that's my impact hits.
D6 +1.
Yep.
Oh, it's 5. That's a good, not
That
good for me.
means 6 hits from me.
Okay, your strength?
5.
5, so wounding me on a freeze.
Yep.
Oh god!
All of them hit it.
Oh god, and
That's a
it's
good
strength
start.
5. I have 2+ armor save, so you ate 2, so I have a 4+ armor save.
Yep.
And 3 of my brave raptors are dead. So it's only 2 left. 4 hits from my Saurus, hitting you on a 4s, rerolling 1s, and it's another one. And strength 4 versus your toughness.
5.
So 5s. And we have 1 wound with 4 up.
4 up armor save.
Yes. And
I
it's
get
fine. Now for raptors on 4s. All of them. Wow. And wounding on a 5s. And we have 2 wounds with 4 up.
Yep. Let's see if I'm lucky. And I'm not.
That's 2 wounds.
For me.
You and you won by 2 points. I'm leadership 8, so now I'm leadership 6 on 3 dices. And I'm fine and staying here. There'll be a lot of charges. These Caimans are going to charge these guys, and it's automatical charge.
I'm holding.
And they are in. These guys will charge into these guys. They need 7.
I'm also holding. Thanks for acting, mate.
And I don't get it. I have 2 1s. Oh god. That's not a good thing. Okay, and
I'm happy with it.
my Stigio, he needs 3, so he's in.
Yep. I'm also holding. Thanks for
And this guy, he needs 8. And he's not in. So that's not a good thing.
Good thing that you still has him 6 inches away from the Saurus.
Yes, but I need to charge this guy into these guys, and I need 4. And
Can you roll the dice closer?
okay, sorry, it's 7,
Okay.
and it's in. So it will be all of my charges. Let's go to the movement. For the rest of my movement, it's these guys are going to move here. These guys are going to move here, something like this. They are in close range, so it's fine. He is going to move here.
Does he have this much movement?
Yeah, it's 12 inches here.
Okay.
Exactly here. And these guys are going to move here to claim the secondary objective, and it's end of my movement phase. Calling for the magic is very important phase, actually, that he charged and they don't. So 2d6, and it's 4 and a 1, not a good, and my 5+ channel, and I don't get it, and your Andy 6+ channel, and you don't get it. So it's 5 dice for me, right? And no, 6 for me and 5 for you. Starting, I'm going to cast Awaken the Beast on 2 dice, and it's +1 strength on this guy. I need a 6, and I don't have it. That's a terrible roll. Oh god, why? The spell, it's Stone Skin on this guy on 2 dice. Or no, maybe on 3 dice. It's more important. And it's 5, 3, 3, so it's 11.
I'm dispelling it with all my 4 dices.
Okay. And you dispel it, right? It's 10 plus 3 is 13, and I have 11 plus 1, so it's 12. Oh god damn it. The skinks are going to shoot again into your stickers. Okay. And 5s and 6 is poisoned. And we have 2 poisons, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dices, right? 2 hits will go into this guy and 4 into unit. And wounding on a 5s. And we have, wow, 4 1s and 2 6s. So it's 4 wound, 1 wound onto this guy and 3 wounds into your seekers.
Here's
6
for
up.
my stickers.
Okay, and they are dead.
And my dragon sticker.
And he's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so these guys are dead. And go to the second shooting. Guys into your hero. 5s and 6s, the same thing. Oh god. Here we have 4 6s. That's a good thing. And 4 5s. And
He's
toughness 5, so 6s. And now nothing. So you're 4.
Ward saves, please. At least 2, please.
Wow! He's fine. So he's 1 wound left.
Yep.
Fortunately, here is my spear back. And he will kill him. You on a 4th. And we have 4 hits. And your toughness 5, so I need 5 to wound. Please 5s, 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 2 5s! Yeah! So 2 6 ups.
My words.
Yes, he's dead! And my Taurosaur is safe now. We are starting with this combat, my VSB on Taurosaur versus your clan warriors. It's D6 plus 1 impact hits from Taurosaur. They can be rerolled, but it's 6. And another D6 because I have a Spear of Stampede. And it's 1, so it's...
That can be rolled, yes?
That can be rerolled. If I'm wrong, you can tell this below our video. Okay, so it's 8 impact hits with strength 6, so I'm wounding you on 2s. 8 impact hits, wounding you on 2s. And we have 7 wounds. I think you don't have any...
I've got
5 plus 4. Okay, because
yes.
you have a shield and it's shield wall. Right. And...
I make 2
of them, so 5 of them are dead. So these 5 guys are dead. Yep.
It's a pillar.
Okay, so maybe like this. And it's 5.
Yep.
Your weapon skill is 4, right?
I've got permate.
Okay, so 3
regular
hits.
weapons and...
Okay, so 4s from my skink captain. And these are 2 because he charged and he's with lance, so strength 6 versus your toughness 4, so 2s, and we have 2 more wounds.
5 plus. And I make 1 of it.
Okay, so
1 more is
dead. Now my 4 skinks, they are hitting you on... Your weapon skill is 4 or 5?
Parry, once again.
Okay, but I am lower weapon skill than you and...
4.
4, so still 4s to hit. And we have 1 and strength 3, so I need a 5. And it's in.
It. Strength 3, so I've got 4 plus.
And 5 plus. Brave skink killed 1 dwarf.
Now my brave little dwarven children have their own chance to shine in this combat. 10 hits, I'm wounding you on 3s, hitting you on 3s.
Whoa, god.
Just a bunch of them. And wounding
6s.
you on 6s. That will hurt a lot. 1 more die into the pool.
Okay,
And
so it's 1
wound.
wound. You have strength 3 and armor piercing 1, right?
No.
No armor piercing, so I have a 3 plus innate defense and he's fine. Now my stomps. I rolled 6 for stomps. So it's 6, wounding you on a 2s. And we have 6 wounds with 5 up. Ward save.
Yep.
Okay, so
3 of them are fine, 3 more of them die. This combat concludes with an auto break from my side. I'm going to run.
and I'm going to pursue.
I'm running
7 inches and I will get you 7 inches.
Yep.
Okay, so these
Kind of
guys
lucky.
are out of game and this boy is here.
Let's see how the next combat goes.
The best thing I can do in this combat is challenge you, so
I'm gonna take you up on it, and I'm going to accept it with my general.
okay, so I think you are first because I'm initiative 4 and 2.
I'm actually initiative 5.
Okay, so you
Kind of unusual on dwarf, so I'm going to start. First goes my general. He's got 6 attacks because of the paired weapons and Rune of Fury. He
So
needs
he
3
did
to hit.
Yeah, and these are 5 hits and strength 5, right?
Yep,
So force, and these are 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay, so
Let's do your saves.
he's it was strength 5, right? Okay,
Yep.
so he's 5 plus, right? Because you don't have any armor piercing.
No.
And these were 2 wounds, right?
Yep.
So 5 up, and he's 4 wounds left.
He actually has Rune of Destruction, granting him D3 wounds, so let's roll for the number of wounds. And we've
So
got a
2.
4, so 2 wounds.
So he's 3 wounds left. Okay, first my skink champion, he hits on force, and it's nothing. Now my Stygiosaur, he hits on a force, 1 to reroll. We have 3. Your toughness is
5.
5, so wounding you on a force, and we have a 2 wounds.
Thanks to the bearers, I've got 2 up, 4 up saves. You eat 2.
2, right.
So I am 4 up, 4 up. Let's see how it's going to look after. I'm fine with the 1 wound and worked
And-
on the other.
Yeah,
And I'm
goddammit.
fine again.
And I will use my breath weapon, 2d6 toxic attacks, and we have only 4 of them. It's strength 3, so wounding you on a 6s, but with armor piercing 6. So we have 1 wound with only your ward save.
Yep.
And
I'm
he's
fine.
fine. Now we are rolling good, and I can stomp you because you are on a mount, right?
Yes, but it's an infantry type.
Ah, okay, so I have D3 stomps for you. And this is 1, wounding you on a 4, and it's nothing. Unfortunately, due to your good rolls and
Yeah,
my not at
keep
all.
telling yourself that, mate.
Yes, I've lost by 7, so I'm automatically breaking this combat. So
I'm going to pursue.
you're going to pursue. So 3 dices of mine, and it's only 6 inches.
I'm trying to pursue. It's a 6. I'm in.
Okay, and
He's gone.
he's out of.
The thing is, will I overrun into you? No, it
No,
can be.
you are going 3 or 6.
6 inches.
6 inches forward.
You had 6 inches. I also rolled 6.
Yeah. Okay. So 6 inches, like here. Okay.
Let him be. I'll arrange them later.
Okay.
So let's advance to our next to last combat: the Croxigors versus Clan Warriors.
We are the same initiative step, so I'm going to strike first, and it's 18 attacks from these guys, hitting you on a force, re-rolling once, and we have pretty good roll. Hop, 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 hop. Only one, so it's re-roll, and I don't get it. So now wounding you on a 2s, because I'm strength 6, and there is no more ones. So 3, 6, 8 of them are war saves.
Here goes my ward saves. 5
Oh
plus.
god damn, only 5
of them.
are dead.
Yep. 5 of them are gone.
That's sad that I won't take your steadfast.
Here I'm hitting you on
Freeze, yes, because I'm weapon skill 3. Yeah, okay,
It's a
that's
good
a good
roll.
roll. And your strength is 3.
Yep.
So you're wounding me on a 5s. So we have 2
Two.
wounds. And
No attack.
okay, so strength 3, so I have a 4 plus save, so only 1 wound here. And I have also 3 stomps on a force. And we have 3 more wounds. It's only strength 4.
So I've got armor save for it,
Okay.
and
Ward
here
save.
goes ward save.
Okay, so one more dead.
damage.
Okay.
Actually, we had a couple of bad takes before, so those guys needed 5 to stack because of the general over there, and the BSB gave them the reroll. They stack rolling 4 on the second roll. So
Yeah.
let's go to the last combat, the Grudge Buster against Raptor Raiders. I'm also initiative 2, so I'm going to roll my attacks first. Here goes 3d3 grinding attacks. We've got 2,
5.
4, 5. Wounding you on...
Strength 5, right?
Yes.
So freeze.
Freeze.
Okay.
And we've got only 2 of them.
With strength 5, so I have a 4+ armor save for this. And one more is dead, but he will strike
Yep,
back.
on the same initiative.
So for Saurus, hitting on a 4th, wants to reroll. So we have a 1 hit and 1 reroll. And it's not in. And wounding you on a 5. And it's not in. For Raptors, that's nothing. Terrible rolling.
That was
I've lost the combat by 1.
Yep.
So I'm leadership 7 on 3 dices, and I'm holding with only my Saurus. Go to your charges.
Dwarven Holds charges. This Vengeance Seeker will try to charge this Stegosaur. Right? Troscatus. It's a 9 in charge, so I need 6 on dice. And I get it.
Okay, so you are in.
Yep. Those guys charge into this big block.
It's automatical charge.
Yes, it's an auto charge. They go like this. And he will also try to join them.
Okay.
It's an 11 in charge, so he needs 8 on dices. Let's see if I'm lucky.
And you are not.
I'm not.
It was close, but not today.
He will fail by 5 inches. Movement phase. I have only 2 rolls for my miners to join our board, so I'll try first to roll for this unit.
And he's not in. And second.
Second one.
Yes! They are not in, so I feel a bit safer now.
Magic phase.
4 and 2.
My channel. And I don't get it. Your channel. You
And
also don't.
Get it right.
Try to cast Rune of Gleaming, giving those guys distracting in close combat on 3 dices.
Okay,
It's
and
in.
I'm dispelling it with 3 dices.
And you get it.
Okay, so I dispelled it, right?
Yep.
And I'm 1 dice left.
So now I'm going to try on 3 dices Rune of Oaths into those clan
Okay.
warriors.
On 3 dice, because you
Yep.
were 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm using my 1 dice. And it's 1. And you, what's your...
My
Okay.
roll was...
Okay, so I'm not
11.
using my Wound of Stability.
So my catapult will try to shoot those skinks
Skinks, right? That's-
over the scoring marker. So let's see if I...
It's on a 5, because my Swarm of Insects.
No,
and you-
it's a misfire.
So you're
I
down
take
to
1
3
wound.
wounds.
I can roll a die, but it's a 5, so on a misfire charge, so
You are
it's a
free.
wound. 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start with our challenge. Your champion versus my champion. I'm initiative 2, your initiative
2.
Okay, so I can start. I'm hitting you on a 4th. And I have a 1 hit which is poisoned automatically because my Tyroscatus and his Altar of the Snake God. Strength 4, armor piercing 1.
So 6 and 6.
So your champion
He
is dead.
died, but he will also have the chance to strike because of the
On
same
a freeze.
initiative.
And you didn't hit me.
My general will hit those warriors. They got shields, right?
No, they have spears.
Okay, so it's, I believe, 3+.
Freeze, right?
With the reroll, because they are grudged.
Okay.
And
Nothing.
it's not in. Strength 5.
Okay, so freeze. So 4 wounds.
Yep.
With strength 5, and I have a 6 up for this. and 3 of my Saurians are dead. Let's now resolve my general. He has 5 attacks on a freeze.
Force, because of the parry.
Okay, so force. And we have 3 and 1 to reroll. Oh, sorry, yes. And these are 3 poison. So 3 ward save 6+.
3 of them are dead. My BSB he's got 5 attacks.
Okay.
Strength 4.
So force. So 3 of them. And armor save on a 5.
Sorry, strength 5 because I charged.
Okay, so armor save on a 5+. No, 6+. And 2 more Saurus are dead. 21 attacks from my Saurus. They have fight in 4 ranks because they are spears and their totemic animal is serpent. They are hitting on 4s and 6 are poisoned. So Cat is there. Okay, and we have 4 automatical wounds here. 5s, 4s are in. And rerolling ones because I'm a born predator. And we have 1 more auto wound and 2 more hits. So my strength 4 versus your toughness 4. So wounding you on the 4s. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more wounds with strength 4, armor piercing 1.
So I have 6+ and 6+.
Okay. So 2 are safe, and
roll me 6s.
Okay, so 1, 6. So how many is dead?
6, 7. Now the shield bearers and rest of my greybeards are going to attack. They need 3 to hit.
Right.
Re-rolling those 2.
Okay.
All of them are in.
And you are strength 5, right? Because
Yep.
you charged. So on a freeze. Oh, that's a good roll. So 3, 6, 7.
I'm rending 2.
Yes, so I'm at 6 up. And I have it. Oh god. 7.
Whoa.
7 Saur. No, this was 6, right?
No.
It's alright. Okay, so 7 Saurus dead. I've lost by 2, so I'm leadership 6. Unfortunately, I'm not as steadfast because I've lost 1 too much. And I'm leadership 6 now because I'm 8 from my general with 3 dices. And
You are
failed.
running away.
I'm failed. Wait a moment. Hopefully, my battle standard bearer is in 18 inches, so I can reroll this roll. And I fail it again. God, why? Why? 1 more. Woohoo!
Why like this, my friend?
I'm running. That's really bad. And you are going to pursue me.
Of course, mate.
So let's see the roll. And I'm 9. So good.
That's not good for me.
Yes, and you didn't catch me. Woohoo!
That's the view of the table after the pursue move. Let's advance to the Vengeance Seeker versus the...
Pteroscatus.
First, I've got my 3d3 Whirling Chains of Doom hits.
Yes.
I'm rolling for the number of hits. We've
1,
got
3, 6.
6. Weapons and weapon skill 5.
I'm weapon skill 3 or 4.
So,
3
threes.
anyway. So 4 in, and your strength 5 versus my toughness 5. So 4s. So right, like here, and
We are in.
I'm a 4+ armor save. Okay, and I get 2 wounds, so I'm 2 wounds left. And now my attacks. So 4 attacks from my skinks, hitting you on a 5. 6s are poisoned. And we have
6s, mate. 6s.
we have 2 poison.
Of the distracting.
Okay, so 2 6s are poisoned. So you're
Okay. 6s to save him.
okay. So he's 1 wound down.
2 wounds down.
It
He's got
is
one left.
one wound left. This guy hitting on a 5s and 6s are poisoned. So we have 1 poison, 1 hit, strength 4 versus toughness 5. Okay, so nothing. And your ward save 6+. Okay, and he's dead.
And he's going to make his last
Attack. Okay. And it's not in. Good job, Scatus. Actually didn't make a pivot or anything, so he's staying like this. And let's go to this combat. My 18 attacks from my Caimans. I'm hitting you on a force, rerolling ones. Let's see. Okay, that's a good roll. These are not in. And these are to reroll. These guys are going to move here. And force, so 1 additional attack. And wounding you on a 2s.
They are great weapons?
No, they are halabards and string 5.
Okay.
So, ward save 6+, right? And
2 6s.
And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them
Gone.
dead.
I removed those fallen, but they will going to have their chance to strike because the same initiative step.
On a freeze.
Yep, it's not a great roll.
And on a 5s. So these are 2. And I'm a 4+. And they are fine. And my 3 stumps. On a force. So it's strength 4 test.
So my armor is not in, and
your ward also, so
2 more gone. They lost by a bunch, but that doesn't matter because of the rune of the oath. So my roll. They are sticky because they are leadership 9.
Okay.
And finally, the star of this night, the first combat that ever occurred. My Grudgebuster will do his grind attacks. We've got 6
of them. On a freeze. Okay, and I have a 4+ armor save for this. I hope he will be fine. Oh gosh, 3 ones. He's dead, but
they are same initiative.
Yes. So 2 strikes from my Saurus. Okay, and these are 2 in, and wounding you on a 5s. And nothing. 2 from my Raptor. Force. Nothing. Okay, so he's dead.
He made a small post-combat pivot, just facing down the line, and we are off to round 3.
Yes, Saurian Ancients round 3. This will be very important role. I have to pass my leadership, so they are not running on a 3 dices, leadership 8. And they are fine. They are here, and they are fine. Yes, God. That's a really good thing for me. Okay, so let's go to the next movements. My movements, okay. These guys. Here. Here. These guys. Here. This guy will go here. And this guy. Oh, no, differently. He will go there. And this guy, 12 inches, here. I'm going 2.5 inch here. And
for the aura, yes?
Yes, and that's all of my movements because they can't move. Magic Phase. 3 and 2, not a bad roll. My channel on a 6+, I don't get it, and your Andy channel on a 6+, right? And you get it. So I have 5 dices and you have 4 dices. I'm going to cast a Stone Skin on these dudes on a 2 dices. And it's 4 and I don't get it. Terrible roll. And I'm going to cast a Regeneration 5+ on these guys, on a 3 dices. And I get it.
I'll try to dispel it with 4 of my dices.
Okay, so it's 11 from me. And it's 9, 10, 12, and you dispelled it. That's another terrible magic phase, and I didn't get any. of my spells, so let's go to the shooting. 2d6 hits from Spearback into these guys, and we have a 4. God. So hitting you on a 4s. Okay, so we have 3 and strength 4, so wounding you also on a 4s. So we have 2 wounds with strength 4, armor piercing 1.
Yep. 6+.
So 2 of them are dead. 4 skinks from my Taurosaur are going to shoot here. They are hitting on 6s, and 6s are poisoned. And that's none. And let's go to this. Getting rid of this catapult. 5s and 6s. Okay, so we have 4. Whoa, that's a lot of 6 wounds from poison and 1 hit. Your toughness 4, right? So 5, and we have 7 armor saves. Okay, your armor save is 4+. So catapult is dead.
Yep.
These guys cannot shoot because they are not in distance to any of these things here. So let's go to the combat phase.
Because of my clan warriors will die soon, I'm going to make their 3 attacks. So please, and 1 in.
Oh. And the 4 up. So this one is down to 1 wound. My 18 attacks on a 4s.
I can just remove
Can you
them.
just take them? Come on, guys. Don't waste any more time.
And I'm going to make a pivot. They will head here.
How you doing, Bart? You okay today?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Where you guys? You know, fans are asking when you're gonna play your next match.
I guess next month, when my Britannia is back.
Poor Bart. Okay, let's go, guys.
Charges to declare. Clan warrior Greybeards are going to charge those Saurian warriors. It's an auto charge because of the champion and +1 movement banner. They're going like this. Also, my Vengeance Seeker won't learn from his mistakes, and he'll try to kill this.
Okay, I'm going to perform.
What's his name?
Tyroscatus. I'm performing stand and shoot and 6s. Poison. There's 1.
1, 6 to save him. It's a 3. He's down to 2 wounds. He needs 8 to go in. 2 dice. He's in.
Get the hell out of here!
Oh man, this is my take, so shut up.
Our miners will try to enter the field.
Okay.
First roll, 3+, they're in. Yay!
Okay.
1 guy's in. Second one. Woohoo!
That's bad for me.
That's a good thing. First things first, I'm gonna place those miners right here on the back side of those Saurian warriors, and second unit goes up in here. He'll try to score the objective here. 2 small movements to be made. 1 here and 1 here. And there is face.
6 and 1. Good for me, and my channel on a 6+, and I get it!
He's got 7, and I've got.
Oh god!
Dwarven Hold, Magic Phase, turn 3. 3 dices for the rune of shattering into those Croxigors. And I'm getting it with the.
Dispelling with 3 dices. And I dispel it.
Yep. Rune of Gleaming into the Greybeards. It's in.
Okay.
On
I'm
12.
dispelling with 2 dices. I'm 8, and I'm using my Wand of Stability. So I'm putting another dice, 3 dice. And I dispel it.
And the Rune of Oaths, giving them stubborn. It's in.
It's 11. Okay. Oh god.
They're stubborn.
That's bad for me, because there's General and Battle Standard Bearer, so nothing good.
First combat here. My Vengeance Seeker will do his initiative 10 attacks. 3d3. We got 3,
Five.
5.
On a freeze.
Threes and
Fours.
fours, I believe, yes. Whoa!
That's only one. Good for me. And it's 4 plus armor save. And he's fine. He's very fine. So 4 attacks from this brave skinks there. Hitting you on 5, 6 poison. So there's 1 poison. And he's 1 wound left. And 3 attacks from this guy. 5s and 6s are poison. Strength 4 versus your toughness.
4.
Okay, so 4s. And it's nothing. And now d6 stomps. 5 stomps with strength 4. So on a 5. Oh gosh, there's only 1.
6 plus.
And he's
Yeah.
dead, so
He's going to make his
I know,
last attack.
his attack.
It's in. And it's in.
Okay, so a 4 plus. And he's down to 1 wound. And now he's going to make post-combat pivot. Here.
Firstly, I forgot that he still has his champion, so I challenged with my BSB. He
And
took it up with his
With
champion.
right?
So my attacks go first.
On a freeze.
Threes
So there is.
with the grudge. It's a
Okay,
hatred.
it's again, right? It's not one
Yeah.
use only.
Nope. All of them are in. Strength 5, toughness.
4, so freeze. So there are strength 5 and my 6 up saves. So he's just dead without any of.
Overkill.
Yes. So I took this guy from here.
Then goes my general. 6 attacks
Freeze.
with the reroll.
Okay, so all of them.
Strength actually 6.
6, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to choose. So,
2 ones.
And
Not too shabby.
I have nothing for this. So 4 Saurians are dead. That's sorry for them. 5 attacks from my general. He's hitting on freeze, re-rolling once, and we have 4 and 1 to re-roll, and it's actually 2 poison attacks. And strength 5 versus your toughness 4, so freeze. And we have 5 wounds with only your war save on a 6 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 4 of them
Dead.
dead. My Saurus warriors will attack into the unit, and they are hitting on 4s and 6s are poison. And we have 3 6s and lot of 4s. And your toughness 4, so wounding you on 4s. And that's worse roll. So 6 up, 6 up.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 saved. And 6 up. 4 more.
But they'll still strike back.
Yes, right.
So my strikes back.
So there are 6 of them, 6 attacks, right?
No, shoot bearers 2.
Okay.
3's up
Yes.
with the reroll. Okay. Strength 5, so 3's.
That's a good roll for you, so 6s. Okay, and I saved 3 of them, so
That's
4,
a good roll, mate.
4 died. So
I ended up winning the combat, but he's steadfast, so he'll make his normal.
I hope this time it will be better than last. And they are.
Oh dear.
Yes. My charges to declare. This Taurosaur will charge into this unit. He needs 10. So let's see. I hope he will get. And he gets it! Yes! Woohoo! And he's getting here. This guy is automatically into there. And these guys need 11 to charge, and they are just moving 3 inches forward. So, like here. These skinks are moving right here. These are moving here, and this guy is moving here. Pure anvil is surrounded by skinks. And these guys, they don't have musician, but they will make a reform and lose their turn, like here. My magic face, 6 and 2. Oh god. My channel, I don't get it, and here Andy, you don't get it. So 8 dice for me, 6 dice for you. So I'm casting a stone skin plus 3 toughness into these guys, only 4 dice. I hope it won't be a miscast. And it is a miscast. But the spell is in, so they are...
I'm letting it in.
Yes, and I have to add the additional dice. So let's resolve the miscast. It's D3. So it's 2. The miscast is 8, so I have 8 hits with strength 4, but
Armor piercing 1.
Armor piercing 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, but I'm now toughness 7, so on 6s anyway, and 3 6s. Oh god damn it. This 3, but this one is here because I'm using my attribute. It's Fountain of Youth. The next spell is the Stars Align into this unit. It's reroll close combat hits and divine attacks on a 2 dice, and it's 8, and it's in. Yes, it's in.
I'm dispelling it with my 3 dice.
And you dispel it. And I will cast regeneration for 5 plus into these guys, and I get it because it's bounce spell, but you'll dispel it anyway.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the end of my magic phase. Let's go. These guys are going to shoot into this anvil, 5s and 6s, and we have 1 poison attack, right? 1 poison, and 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Your toughness is 4, right?
Yeah, I believe it's 4.
Okay, so 5s. We have 2 wounds. Another 20 shots. And we have again 1 6. And 2, 3, 4 hits. And 5s. So 4 wounds from my skinks.
My save. I got 4 up, 5 up.
So
Actually make 1 armor and
5 up. So
no
it's down.
words.
So it's down to 2 wounds, right?
Yes.
That's a terrible roll, really. And now my spearback, 2d6. And it's 6, 4, 6. At 4s, we have 3 hits. Strength 4, so wounding you on a 4s. So we have 3 wounds with strength 4, armor piercing 1.
So I've got 6 up
6 up. Oh, that's a good roll now.
and 5 up.
And a 5 up. So you are down to 1 wound. That's good for you.
That's quite good for you, mate.
There will be challenge. His king will challenge my battle standard bearer on a Taurosaur, and we will start with this fight. It's firstly d6 plus 1 impact hits from Taurosaur, and it's 4. I like this. And additional plus d6 from my Spear of the Stampede, and it's 6, so it's 11 impact hits. 11 impact hits, strength 6 versus toughness 5, so I'm wounding you on a freeze. And we have, oh god, it's a lot of misses, only 5 in.
5 in, I've got Urine 3 of the armor, so I've got 5 up.
And 5 up. And 4 up, right?
5 up
So 3,
and 4 up.
4 up. Okay. So 1 wound on your
General.
and
Down
he's
to 3.
4 wounds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks to the shield bearers.
My initiative 3, my captain, on force, hitting you, and we have 2 hits and 1 is poison, and wounding you on strength 6 because he charged and he have a lance, so on a 3, and we have 2 wounds with strength 6.
Same old. 5.
So 5. So he's good.
He has 6 attacks.
Okay.
I believe it's
Freeze.
so these are not in, and strength
5, right? So 5s. So we have 1 5, and it's strength 5. So I have a 5 plus armor save for this, and so I'm
and
down
it's
to
multiple wounds. These 3.
right. So
It's
he's
3
3
wounds.
wounds left. My 4 skinks.
He didn't have any before. He didn't have any wounds before.
No.
Okay.
So 4 hits from my skinks, 5s and 6 is poison. So we have 2 poisons, but it's for you 2 up and a 4 up.
So he's
now
they traded
yes.
3 to 1.
Taurosaur 4 attacks, and I think there's only 1, and wounding you on a 3, and it's not in, and the remaining stomps d6, and it's 2 stomps, so freeze.
Again, 5s and 4s.
Force. So you're down to 1 wound. With stomps, Taurosaur. My general is going to attack your battle standard bearer.
Okay.
Your weapon skill is
I've got 6.
6, right? And I'm 6, so force. And rerolling ones. So this much, and your toughness.
5.
Okay, so force again. And we have none of wounds.
Then he'll make his 5 attacks into your general. I believe it was force.
Yes.
It's only 1 in.
Yeah.
And 2s.
Okay, so
Cause the rune of smashing, strength 10.
okay, strength 10. So I don't have any armor save for this, so 2. And I forgot about the skinks on the Tyroscatus. They will attack now, and they are going to attack, I think, also your BSB. On a hitting 5, 6 are poison, and wounding you on 6s, and there's nothing. So now I can attack with my Saurus.
Dwarven Holds turn for charges to declare. Those miners will draw into their rear end,
Okay.
to be precise. It's an auto charge
They have a champion,
on
right?
them.
Okay.
Actually, they don't, but they were like 5 inches on the
Okay,
minimum
okay,
roll was
okay.
2. Those guys need 13, so 10 on the dice and we are good. Yep.
And it's
They're
not
failed by
enough.
4.
And your
That's about it.
copter?
We'll move to about here. Magic phase. Let's see what we got. We've got 3 dice. My channel.
You
It's
don't
not
get it,
in.
and my channel.
Kasper's channel is also not in.
Okay.
So we've got 3 to 2.
Okay.
Firstly, I'm on a 2 dice. There is the rune of oaths giving those guys stubborn.
And it's in.
It's in.
Okay. I'm going to dispel it with 1 dice. And I dispelled it.
Yes, you get it. second thing is the Rune of Gleaming. Let's see if I'm more lucky this time. No, I'm not.
4. And I have a 5. So dispelled.
Yep.
And let's go to the combat phase. 1 is in, and my strength is 4, your toughness is 5, so 5's to wound. And we don't get it. So now you're king.
My king swings 6 attacks.
And it's 2 in, right? That's a terrible roll. And wounding on 5s. So 1 is in. And I have a 5+ armor save for this. And I'm fine. So no wounds from king into Taurosaur.
My shield bearers.
And my skinks first, but okay. And it's not in. My 4 skinks. 5's to hit, 6 is poison. And we have 1 6, so 1 poison attack.
2 up.
Okay, and he's fine.
Made it.
4 attacks from a Taurosaur. 4s. And 6 is already poison. And the second one on a 3+. And it's in, so 2 wounds. Strength 6, so 5 up, 5 up. 5 up, 4 up. Okay, and he's fine. And remaining d6 stumps. And it's 4. So 4 freeze. And we have 3. 5 up, 4 up. And
2 made and 4 up.
oh, and he's dead.
The
His general is
down.
dead. Very good job, Taro. Now my general with initiative 4. He's hitting his battle standard bearer, and he's hitting it on a 4s and rerolling 1s. These 2 are not in. And 4s. So we have 3 and on a 4s, right? Your toughness 5. And that's nothing. Oh, that's really bad.
Now my BSB will try to kill his general.
On a
He's
4s.
got 5 attacks. 4s.
So
3 are in and 2s because of the rune of smashing. And
Okay.
all of them are in.
I think he's dead, right? Because it's strength 10. That's insane. Insane thing. So my general is also dead. 4 skinks hitting unit, 5s and 6 is poison. So we have nothing. Terrible roll. And let me attack with this Saurian warriors. 2 into unit on a 4s. And we have 2. And wounding on 4s. We have 2 wounds. With your armor save on a 6+, and war save on a 6+, and he's dead. And this second guy in
The word save.
and he's dead. And this guy into your BSB, 2 attacks on a 4s, and it's poison, so your armor save on a 5+, right? And ward on a 6+. Okay, because he's 3+ normally. Okay, you can attack with your miners and your 1 guy left here.
15 attacks from miners going straight into the Saurus unit.
Hitting on freeze.
Hitting on freeze.
And wounding on 6s. And we have a 1/6, right? So we have a 1/6.
Skin is insane.
And it's an armor save 6+. And he's fine! So my Tyroscatus try to perform his crush attack into your BSB again on a 4+. And he get it! And now it's strength 10, so wounding you on a 2s. And he wounded. So
I
you have
don't have a word save on it because it's from...
Oh, it's from the back, and it's multiple wounds, D3+1. D3+1 multiple wounds, and we have 2, 3, so I think he's dead.
Yes.
And this Greybird is also dead.
Yes.
So
No more foes. You can perform
Yes, yes. This unit is going to perform a reform, 3 dices, and they didn't pass it, but there is a BSB there, and they are fine. So here.
A bit of exclamation, the combat actually was tight because none of my troops left to count as the rear bonus out there, and mine guys also had the rear, full rear and charge, so...
And these monsters one will be here, and the second one is going, I think, here, like this. Charges, these skinks are automatically into your miners, like here, and the rest of the movement, he is going, he must pass leadership test actually, and he's fine, because march test, right? I'm 8 inches from you, so I'm going to move his movement 6, so 12 inches. Here, this guy also, he's fine. Something like 8 inches here, and these are reforming here, and spearback 12 inches here, and we'll be shooting, and that's all of my movements. Rolling for the magic, and we have 5 and a 3. My channel, I don't get it, and your channel, Andy, it's free, you don't get it, so it's 8 dices to 5 dices. Going to cast the stars align from my Terrascatus into Saurian warriors. It's reroll to hit on a 3 dices, and I get it, it's a bounce spell, power level 3.
Okay, it's in.
You don't dispel it, right? Okay, so this thing and the guiding lights, so I think they are rolling on a 4 dices now, their leadership test. Stone skin with 3 dices onto these guys, and it's in. Good roll.
I'm dispelling it with my 3 dices.
And it's 9, 11, and I have 12, so you didn't dispel it.
Okay.
And stone skin is here, and 1 Saurus is back, and two dices into healing waters to these guys, and it's a bounce spell, so I get it.
And I'm dispelling it with 2 of my dices.
And you dispel it, so I don't get this spell. And that will be end of my magic phase. I think it's the best magic phase in this game for me. And I think this Saurus will kill this tiny little guys. These guys, they are actually now hitting on 4s only because of multiple shots. They are by 64. So 4s and 6s are poisons. And wow, that's a good roll, really. 3, 4,
I actually
5,
can just
6,
take it down. It's down to
7, 8, 9 6s. That's the most powerful throw in this game, I think. So I'm pretty happy because you will be out of your magic. You can try it.
No thanks.
Okay, so we are just going to remove it. Spearback is shooting into your Grudgebuster, 2d6, and it's 7, so 3 and 4, 7 on a 4s, and we have this many, and the 5s, because your toughness 5, I'm strength 4, and we have 2 wounds with strength 4, armor piercing 1, so I think it's 5 plus, right?
Yes.
And he's down to 1 wound. And that's all of my shooting. Let's go to the combat phase. It must be strange for you with your dwarves attacking first, right?
Yeah, it's quite a big thing.
Because paired weapons, and he's now initiative 3. So you can roll your 15 hits on a freeze, I think.
Fuck.
And freeze. There's 1. And wounding me on a 6s, because I am stone skin. And we have freeze sixes?
3 6s, yes.
Okay, and it's strength 4 right now, just. Okay, so...
Armor piercing 1 because of that pistol special.
Okay, so I have normally 4 plus, 5 plus, so now I have a 6 plus. And I have 2 Saurus dead. Okay, like... 7 attacks from my Saurus, hitting you on a force with reroll. And there is only one, so nothing. And strength 4 versus your toughness 4, so force. And we have 3 wounds with strength 4, armor piercing 1.
I actually don't have any armor on it,
So 3 of them are dead. And my skink priest will perform his attack, hitting you on a 4. And he hit it, and strength 3, so wounding you on a 5, and he wounded. That's only strength 3. That's a brave skink priest, and
it's an armor save.
It's an armor save. I won a combat by 3, because I have a war standard, and I did 1 more wound than you, so your leadership...
I'm standing on 6s without a reroll.
And it's 7. I'm pursuing you. So... You are 3 inches, and I'm 2 inches. Wow! Wow, that's a really strange thing. That's funny. I'm attacking first because I'm initiative 4, hitting you on a force. And we have. That's a good roll. And I'm strength 3, your toughness 4, so 5. And there's none 5. Wow! Good job, my skinks. That wasn't really a good move to charge these guys, but they are only a chaff, so...
Let's see if it was a good move.
You are hitting me on force because I'm a shield.
Yes. I believe that's in, and I'm strength 4.
And I'm toughness 2, so 2s. So we have 3, 6 strength 4, armor piercing, right? So 6 kings are dead. So you won a combat by a lot. So I'm running. Are you going to pursue me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm running 7 inches.
And I'm pursuing by
9 inches.
So I'm catching.
So my skinks are dead. Terror number 5 charges to the claw.
Dragbuster will charge this altar of snakes.
Terror scout is just unit 5, right? On 3 dices. And you get it. So it's in. I think he will die because he's 1 wound left.
I need to be aware of the spacing rule.
Yeah, so I'm just nudging here like this.
And they'll try to charge this
unit. This 6, right?
6 on the dice.
And I'm stand and shoot. So 4 my skinks are going to hit. So let's see. Nothing. And that's the end of your...
And I'll try to...
these guys, I forgot about them. And they are fine.
I'm just going to
get
a hold of themselves and try to do something. I don't know.
And you don't have any shooting, no more movements, no magic, so let's go to the combat. Your impact hits with...
D6 plus 1 impact hits.
So we have 5 of them.
Strength 5, toughness 5.
So 4. We have 4 of them. And it's 4 plus armor save. And he just died. He did his job very well, so I'm proud of him.
I'm going to overrun.
Okay.
3 dices. We got 6.
6 inches forward. Okay.
That.
And let's go to this combat. My captain is going to attack first. He have 3 attacks, hitting you on a 4th. That's 2 of them. And strength 4, because he didn't charge. So wounding you on a 4th. We have a 1 wound.
Strength 4?
Strength 4 just.
So I've got 6 plus up, and 1 is dead.
So 1 is dead. My 4 skinks. Hitting you on a 4th, right? So we have 3. And wounding you on a 5th. So we have 2 wounds from skinks. That's strength 3, so we have 5 plus. So 1 more is dead. They killed 2.
Thoroughly wound on 3s, hit on 3s.
Oh yeah, that's strange. Okay. And I'm using my lucky shield and ignoring 1 of your hits.
Okay.
I forgot about it earlier. So
I am strength 5.
yes, because you charged, so 5s. And we have 3 5s. Okay. And it's strength 5, right? And armor piercing 1. Ooh, that's nice thing. So I need a 6 up, I think. Oh yes! Oh yes! He's down with only 1 wound. 4 attacks from Tauro, hitting on a 4th, and there's only 1, and wounding you on a 2s, and
No armor, so 1 down.
1 died, and d6 stomps. So it's 3 stomps on a 2s, so 2 more are dead. I'm winning combat by 3, and you are running, and I'm going to pursue.
I'll try to pass leadership first.
Ah, of course, I forgot about it. And you didn't pass it.
Yep.
So you're
I'm
running, and I'm going to catch you. And you are 5 inches, and I will be 6 inches. So they're dead. And he's going 6 inches forward. Here. And that's the end of your turn, my turn number 6. This charge here, and this little boy is here, and that's the end of my movement phase. So let's go to the magic, winds of magic, and we have 3 and a 1. My channel, nothing. Your channel, Andy. You don't have a channel because you lost your
I don't have.
So I have 4 dices, right? And you have 3 dices. I'm a real kamikaze. I'll try to cast the stone skin on the 4 dices. And it's in without a miscast. So
I'm not even dispelling it.
you're not even dispelling it. So
It won't make any difference. Right now.
okay, so this one is here. And let's go to the shooting. This guy shooting into this guy. And we have 9 shots. 4, 6, 8, 9 shots hitting you on the 4th. So we have 7. And wounding you on the 5s. And we have 4 wounds with your armor save on a 5 plus. So he's dead. Woo. This combat. 12 attacks from Andy dwarves, hitting me on a freeze. And we have, oh, there's a lot of 1s and 2s. It's a terrible roll.
I don't even
You
care
have a
right
free door.
I don't even care about it right now. So I
Wounding,
just want the pain to stop.
wounding me on a 6s. And we have 2 wounds, wow! And you are strength 4 and armor piercing 1, so I'm 6 up. And I have 1...
Down.
yeah. 7 attacks from my Saurus, hitting you on a 4th, 1 to reroll, so we have 3, and rerolling, and nothing, wounding you on a 4th, so we have 2 wounds, with your 6 up, right?
No armor.
Ah, okay, so 2 of them are dead, and my brave skink priest, and he didn't hit you. I've won by 4, so Andy's taking his leadership test. And they are running, and I'm not going to pursue you, so you're out of table.
And I believe this is a situation of no more foes.
Okay, so there are no more and these dwarfs on the table, so I think the score is 20-0.